Why hello people, guess who's back again for another video? It's your friend, Neo, and we're going to be going over a lot of things today. We're going to be answering viewer questions and everything the like. All of that today. That was weird. Man, that felt really weird. Oh my god, I don't know what came over me. I was just like, turn on the camera, it's 3, 2, 1. Felt like doing that. Damn, that felt strange. Anyway, hey guys, what's up? NGS back again for another FAQ special. We are at Ask Neo episode 7, and I really want to thank you guys for watching my last FAQ special. They're not really one of my more popular series that I do on YouTube as far as my vlogs or random discussions on topics, but it is nice that I'm able to give back to you guys on answering questions, because everybody knows I don't really have time to answer it in the inbox. So doing a video, generally you get more out of it than you would out of a personal message in some way, shape, or form. So I've been looking at some of the questions from the last video, and I've checked through Facebook, through Twitter, and also I want to mention Facebook and Twitter is the easiest way for you guys to contact me if you want to have a question answered. But make sure you put question for Ask Neo in the top or in the subject, or else, because I don't know if you want me to answer that straight up on Facebook or answer that on Ask Neo, you know, because you guys have to really pick which one you want. If you want to answer the question for Ask Neo, just put Ask Neo. If you don't, just don't put anything in the subject, and then I'll know how I should answer that. You know, so Facebook and Twitter, if you want to check me out on Facebook, look up Chris Ray Dema and I'll show up. And on Twitter, follow me, Neo Spark. That's the easiest way you guys can get in contact with me. So I just want to let you guys know there. And of course, there's the YouTube comments section, and of course, YouTube personal message. So without further ado, I've looked at the past couple of questions, and if anything shows up, I might answer it. Yeah, so without further ado, let's begin with Ask Neo episode 7 with the first question. Alright, from the YouTube inbox. Why you gotta do that? Why do you gotta do that? So, question number 1. What game do you prefer better? Valkyria Chronicles or Mass Effect 2? Man! Okay, first off, they are both phenomenal games. They are console generation defining games. Valkyria Chronicles really got me back into playing RPGs again. Like, I was really phasing out of it because every RPG was trying to be the next biggest shit in the world, you know. They were really adopting more of a linear approach, and then Valkyria Chronicles just was a breath of fresh air. It was just so incredible. It's one of those games where I really get attached to the characters and I really get absorbed, because it's not just an RPG. It's a turn-based RPG, RTS, third-person shooter, strategy RPG. It's just the amount of genres that they mold together into this is just phenomenal. It's a really great game. I recommend anybody try it out. They have 2 sequels on the PSP. The third one hasn't been announced for North America release date, but it is coming eventually. So definitely check this out, guys. You guys should definitely support this series. It is a series worth going out and paying your hard-earned money for, because it is just that good. And Mass Effect, on the other hand, Mass Effect, beastly series as well. It's one of the greatest games that immerses you in this story. Everything from graphics to voice acting is top-notch. It's more than just a video game. It's an experience. The Mass Effect experience. Oh my god, what am I, a promoter? It's just the choices. Like, it takes a genre like third-person shooters and it mixes choices. The ability to choose what you want to do. Do you want to be a jackass? Do you want to be a good guy? It's just, oh my god, it's amazing. It's my favorite series of this generation, you know? And that's just what I gotta say. So in the end of the day, I can't really answer that question because they're both phenomenal game series, and since I have both consoles, I can enjoy both of them greatly. Next question, have you ever played BlazBlue? Now, if you are longtime Neo fans, you guys know that I did have BlazBlue for the PlayStation 3. I originally bought it when it was on sale at GameStop a while ago, and while I didn't play much of it, I put in maybe 10 or so hours. It was a pretty fun fighter. You know, everyone knows I'm not big into hardcore fighting games like Street Fighter, Tekken, King of Fighters, etc., etc. But that and Mortal Kombat I really enjoyed, but I did end up selling it because not a lot of people I knew played BlazBlue, and after a while it kind of got redundant. But one thing I had to mention is that even though the character roster was really short in the first game, a lot of the characters were unique in their own regards. You know, it's not like, oh, this guy is more or less a beefed up version of this guy. No, they were really unique. They had their own fighting styles. It's just, you're not going to be playing as the same fighter throughout the entire game. It's like you play as Ragna, you're not going to be playing as someone who's similar to Ragna. They're going to have their own separate fighting style. And Ragna was the character that, if I did still have the game, I would main as people would say. But, yeah, Blaze Blue. It's a good fighting game. Whatever. Next question. This one actually pertains to real life, school world. You said you are in chorus. What songs do you sing in chorus? Chorale. Our class is called chorale. It's essentially a choir class, you know, where you have a group of kids, they sing. Well, the thing is, we don't really sing a lot of popular songs that you might think of. Like, we don't sing like Jesse McCartney and all that stuff. We sing a lot of old songs from centuries ago, and we sing a lot of gospel every now and then. And of course, holiday times, we sing holiday songs. But for our upcoming concert, we're actually performing at the Lincoln Center. I think it's Lincoln Center. We're doing a show there on May 25th, so if you guys want to go see Neo on stage at Lincoln Center, definitely come to Lincoln Center on May 25th. You can buy your tickets online. If you want me, I'll send you the PM to the site. And as far as songs we're doing, I don't really remember. We're singing a lot, but there's this one song called Ave Verum. We're singing there's so many renditions and versions of the song Hallelujah. We're singing one version. It's pretty weird. And another song that we're singing that I really enjoy is called Wheels of a Dream. And Wheels of a Dream is from, of course, Ragtime. And the chorus version of that is phenomenal. Like, we're singing it for our finale, and it's just going to blow the audience away because you just feel, like, so empowered when you sing it, you know? So, yeah, those are the songs we're singing in chorus this year, you know? Some of you guys might not have heard of it. Some of you guys might have. But, yeah, so there's my whole chorus experience. And, of course, since I'm in a second chorus class that we do early in the morning, we do solos and such, and I'm singing a certain video game song for my solo in the senior show. I'm not going to disclose what it is, but it is a pretty... I have to say, if you are in gaming, you know what this song is. It's a really funny song. So, yeah, that's it. Next question. Ow! Oh my freaking god! Oh my god, wow. I'm just looking at the questions via the iPad. I don't know why. I was using the PS3, but then I just switched to iPad. It's not my iPad, though. This one person says, will there ever be a Bleach episode that gets back to the Wow. He said, will Bleach ever focus on story again? That is a question that even the wise Neo cannot even answer, my friend. But I'm pretty sure he was just joking around, so Bleach tards, don't take it seriously. Next question. What do you think of Hidan's English voice actor? The question is, which one do you prefer? Since Hidan has multiple English voice actors ranging from across the anime and the video games, you know, from Ultimate Ninja Heroes 3 to Revolution to the actual anime. Overall, out of all his voices, I do generally enjoy them. I think they're pretty decent fits for the character. They're not what I personally would have chosen, but they suffice, you know, they're decent. It's not like I'm gonna go on the internet and say, ah, fuck, his voice is annoying, you know, I can't stand it. It's not like that. They're pretty decent. The laugh, however, Japanese version, of course, will always kick ass, but I'm not like one of those elitists who says just because he does something better in one version is why I'm gonna exclude the English version, because I think the English voice is decent. It's perfectly fine, you know, so I don't bitch and moan as much as other people would think as far as his voice actor is concerned. You know, I may have complained about it at first, like I'm like, ugh, it's annoying, like I did for Sasori and Deidara, but I generally got to tolerate them as I played more of the Naruto video games. Am I a Fullmetal Alchemist fan? Wow. Wow, man. Wow. Yes, another question regarding Naruto. Great. You guys really don't ask me a lot of Naruto questions. Everyone thinks I phased out of Naruto since I don't do a lot of Naruto-related videos, and how I'm not really keeping track of the manga and anime, but I still do generally enjoy Naruto, you know? When Ultimate Ninja Storm 3 comes around, when its time comes, which is probably going to be announced at the end of this year, Do you think the game will benefit from being a PlayStation 3 exclusive? Now, this is a very controversial topic. I really talked more in depth about this during my Ustream session that I hosted a month ago. I really talked a lot. Like, we talked about Storm 3 and what we want to see for like 20 minutes. But as far as this video is concerned, the whole exclusivity deal with Storm 2, as far as it applied to the Naruto world, we really don't have a concrete definition for why things were taken out from Storm 2, because a lot of people complained that, oh, due to clashes weren't in Storm 2 because it couldn't fit on Xbox 360. I'm pretty sure something so minuscule as that could fit. It's not like it takes 30 gigs for one jutsu class. I'm just saying maybe they just didn't put them in for some retarded reason, but there are things that obviously were taken out because it was on 360, the RPG mode, you know, how big it was, and the fact that the story is more story-based now with cutscenes and such, you know, I just think generally didn't fit on one disc for 360. So as far as the story mode is concerned, I think just the exclusion of the huge open world is one of the reasons why they took it out. But other than that, the fighting style is the same, you know, there's no big general differences. You know, there were things that they should have added in there that they could have added, like extra jutsus, but I don't think it's to the point that they had to keep it PS3 exclusive, you know? It's just the story mode was the big thing that was altered overall in the end, you know, the RPG mode. But when Storm 3 comes along, I don't think that it's going to be exclusive, because I don't really see a game that is exclusive, the next game is multi-platform, and then the next game is exclusive. You know, there might have been things like that with other game series, but as far as Namco Bandai is concerned, hey, they want to broaden out the Storm series to the Xbox 360. What's so wrong with that? Maybe around the time Storm 3 comes around, it might be on the Project Cafe. You never know, you guys. I don't think anyone was bitching a hissy fit at Raging Blast and Burst Limit when they came to the 360, you know? Sure, the fighting style, I prefer it more on PS3 because of the D-pad, but it doesn't mean the games suck and they cut out content. They always just cut out content for the DBZ games, so don't point fingers at, like, 360 for that, you know? So that's essentially it. The fact that it's exclusive really didn't kill Storm 2. I think it's just the fact that they didn't improve on the things that were wrong with Storm 1, such as, the brokenness of certain characters. They didn't really refine the fighting system as much. So that's all I can say on that fact. And I am running at 12 minutes, so I don't know if I have enough time for another question. Since I do drag on, everybody knows that about me. I might try to go fast. Am I getting L.A. Noire? Yes, I am getting L.A. Noire. I don't know for what console though, because the online features and the online pass for the exclusive content will not be available when L.A. Noire launches because the PSN is down. Now, PSN, people are saying it might come back online tomorrow or later tonight. I really don't know, you guys. I don't know. But if it is not online by the time L.A. Noire comes out, I might pick it up on 360. Yes, even though it is 3 discs, but 3 discs is not a concern to me because this generation alone is when we're having games on 1 disc on Blu-ray. So for me, it's not a big deal. I'm a JRPG guy. I mean, the JRPG games I played on PS2, there were 2, 3, sometimes 4 discs. So it's not a big deal to me. But if the PSN is back online before L.A. Noire comes out, then I will pick it up on PS3 because it's all on 1 disc, exclusive content, yes. The next question is, have you ever heard of Stargate? Nope, never heard of Stargate. Question after that, yeah, I'll make this the final question. Black Ops downloadable content escalation. Are you buying it? Frankly, I don't think so, guys. I think I've really just hit my stride on Call of Duty. Honestly, the series just, it hasn't captured the spark that Call of Duty 4 did, you know? And Call of Duty World at War did to some extent. I mean, Modern Warfare 2, it was fun for the first 17 minutes, and then the little kids got it, and then the community was destroyed. And Black Ops, the community was destroyed from the start. I mean, just everyone, man, I just hate it, man. They gotta make a Call of Duty game where it's like, they filter out based on the 360 settings. Oh, you guys did this, so you can't play, you know. It's just that community is destroyed, and Treyarch, Activision, they aren't taking enough time that is needed to make these games better. It's more or less become a yearly updated series, you know. It's just become so annoying, you know, just dealing with this stuff. Why can't Activision and Treyarch take a break with Call of Duty for the next couple of years? No one's going to be complaining that a Call of Duty game isn't coming out. I mean, maybe the little freaking 3-year-old kids who don't know real games out there are going to complain, but honestly, the general gamer isn't going to be like, oh, yeah, we can't play. Yeah, you know. But the DLC, I'm not getting it because the maps look campable. It just looks... Ugh. The Nazi Zombies is where I think they should release that as standalone for like $3, you know, because then I think they generally get a lot more sales because it's zombies, you know, it's good stuff, you know, even though they should have added more features to zombies mode in Black Ops. Maybe Black Ops 2, but I'm not buying another Call of Duty game for a good long while. So any of you guys, this is the end of Ask Neo episode 7. I really enjoyed talking with this, even though I didn't get to a lot of questions. I did drag on, but whatever. Ask Neo episode 8 coming next week. So I want to thank you guys for watching this video. I'm just signing out. I'll catch you guys later.